Hello and welcome back to Gran Turismo 7. Thank you very much for joining me in this video, and as you can tell by the title, today I'm not going to be doing so much racing and I'm not going to be doing license tests. We've been doing them for the past few videos. Today I'm going to check out one, the livery editor, and two, I'm going to see if I can turn this into Herbie. So we're going to have a recreation of this particular car. This is a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle 1200. And I'm going to see if I can turn this somehow into Herbie. We'll check it out on a track, see how fast it is, and then check it out again after I've converted it. So make sure you stay tuned. This should not take too long. I've intentionally picked this because, well, Herbie doesn't exactly have a livery that should be too difficult to make. And yeah, let's just see what I can end up doing with this particular vehicle. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I need to take it out to a world circuit, and I need to give it a bit of a run. So I think a good circuit to test it on is probably going to be... I would do Deep Forest Raceway, but I think if we take it around Brands Hatch in an arcade race, time trial, and should we just use the Indy circuit? I think let's just use the Indy circuit. Let's not use the full circuit. And we'll do a couple of fine weather. You know what? Midday. There we go. And let me see if I can. Let's see what I can do. This is a brand new car. It has no miles on it. And let's just do a couple of. Let's just do a couple of laps and see what this car is all about. Herbie, you have a lot of work to do. 4 gears. I'm assuming it does not have a fifth. I'm fairly sure it does not have a fifth given how tall this gear is. Top speed is probably looking to be about 72 miles per hour. I think, if it can reach it. Nice power slide, looking good, and down the... Okay, second gear really is no good. Let's see what we've got. Well, rear wheel drive, rear engine, rear wheel drive, comfort tyres. Just so this is how the car comes out of the box. I've just purchased this car and this is what it is like. I'm not sure I'm going to get a decent lap out of this, to be fair. No, I should be able to. I just have to ensure that I do not push it too hard. I love the reflection of the chrome mirror on the glass. Those little details really make... They really make this title. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Who am I kidding? You cannot do this. Can you get to that top speed? That's what I think you can do. No. You can just about get to 68 miles per hour. You cannot even reach the national speed limit on a British motorway. Gentle, 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 gentle. Gentle. Okay, back end of the car really wants to step out. There is a lot of stepping out on that. And there, in the rearview mirror, you can see me going around. And indeed, the ghost on the map just shows pointing in the wrong direction. Okay, so roughly, I'm going to have a rough lap time here of probably a 1 minute 20 or something. Gentle, 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 gentle. My word. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Told you about 1 minute 20. Okay, 1 minute 18.748 is what we have. Fine. Let's go ahead and exit. So that is... Sure, whatever all that was. Yes, replays. I want somewhere to catch a replay. Let's do that one there. Also, I really need to switch off the background replay music. It's just annoying. Am I just getting old? That I find all this new music annoying. Perhaps I'm just getting old. Right. There's our beetle, looking splendid in the cream. Let's try and make this beetle look a little fancier, shall we? Look. No, let's do. Look at that. Give it a bit of aggression. We're going to give it a bit of aggression. If only I could make the shutter speed even slower, that would be fantastic. Again, glare just a little too much there, Gran Turismo. Just a little too much as default. Maybe it works better on HDR, whereas I have HDR switched off. Yeah, the glare just looks just a little too in your face. Looking at that, but aside from that, that looks great. That really looks great. So let's go ahead and save that picture. And now, let's get to work with this car. Yes, yes, yes. So, we are going to have to max this car out first off. So we'll go to we're going to spend a lot of money on this. 128,000 credits. If I spend 128,000 credits, that's probably good. Yes, yes, yes. So we've got all the way to extreme. What do we want? Well, first off, I think we really need it's Herbie. So I'm going to purchase some sports soft tires. Now I am going to purchase some soft tires to start with, but also I am going to purchase some race mediums. Balanced all rounders, that sounds about right. Then I want to let's see. I guess we just need to go through this whole list. So bore up. So let's see what we've got. So from 33 brake horsepower, which is what we started with, we are now up to a whopping 34 brake horsepower, and it's now a 1.2 to a 1.2. Sure, let's purchase that. 5,000. High lift camshaft, 37 brake horsepower. High compression pistons, 39 brake horsepower. We'll look at the suspension in a bit. Weight reduction, stage 2. What are we looking at? Stage 1? Well, okay. Where's stage 1? Sports. We made it. Yeah, sports. Weight reduction, stage 1. Let's make it roughly 40 kilos lighter, 39 kilos lighter. Weight reduction, stage 2. We're now another. Okay, so we're 71 kilos lighter. Let's go for stage 3. Stage 3. Where's stage 3? We are now almost 100 kilos lighter, 94 kilos lighter. This is great. Stage 4. Not available for this car. Very well. Increased body rigidity. Yes, we need to do that. We're going to be going high speed. Right. Now what do we need? Suspension, we're going racing, so... Do we have race brakes? Yes, we do. Here we go. Racing brake kit. Slotted or drilled? I now wonder what would be better for this particular car. I'm thinking, to be honest, if it was my road car, I would probably go for slotted. Though drilled looks nicer, and I am after Brembos for my own car. I think on the road they would sound horrible. No, you know what? Drilled it is. There we go. So we have better braking, racing brake pads. They're going to be pretty sharp. Right. What else do we have here? Let's have a look. We're going through these to see what we have. So we do not want. We've sorted out the brakes, the flywheel, a power restrictor. No, we do not. We do not want a power restrictor. I think a racing crankshaft, 41 brake horsepower. Look at that. Fully customizable computer, 45 brake horsepower, and we've shaved off 94 kilos. So there is that. Semi-racing silencer. Could we do an engine port, a whole engine change? Oh wow, look at that. Carbon ceramic brake kit. No. We could do a new engine. Just realised. What does that do? No. And no. Nitro. Yes, that is going in. That is definitely going in. I wanted a supercharger and a sports intercooler and all of them, but that isn't happening. I think we probably want a mid-range turbocharger. Oh, I want the intercooler. Why can I not put an intercooler in this? A fully customizable transmission. That's perfect. Racing slip diff. Sure. 73 brake horsepower. 80 brake horsepower. Look at the amount of money I'm spending on this car. 82 brake horsepower. Anti-lag system. Let's not do that. Racing intercooler. That works for me. 86 brake horsepower. 89. Racing silencer. Yep, racing exhaust. 91. It's happening. 94. Brake balance controller would probably be helpful. Fully customizable suspension would definitely be helpful. Full race flywheel and clutch, yes. Wait, did I not buy the fully customizable racing transmission? Did I just buy a fully... Oh, well, manual transmission works for me. No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Is that everything I can get? It's nitro system. Yes? It's Herbie, so, you know, that's its boost. Steering angle adapter. Allowing for better drift. Do we really want to be drifting this? I do not think so. Is that all I'm going to get? 94 brake horsepower out of this? That's disappointing. That's really disappointing. Is there anything else I could put in? No, that's it. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I've just spent 300k on that, and I'm disappointed. Right. Let's work this out. So, maintenance and service we can do afterwards. It's a matter of actually getting Herbie coloured up. So, customised cars. First of all, we need to do the wide body kit. Oh, wide body goes in the maintenance, doesn't it? It has to be wide body because that is what Herbie is. Herbie has a wider body, I believe. Yes, Herbie definitely has a wider body than a standard Beetle. That's looking a bit more. That's looking a bit small, Herbie. Yep, let's do it. 10,000. This is brilliant. Okay, already looking a little better. Apply that. Next up, we're going to have to paint the car. So now I'm thinking what colour to paint Herbie. Do we paint it bright white or do we paint it slightly off white? That is the big question. This is taking a while. Alright, well, I'll leave it doing what it needs to do. Why are you taking so long? And then I'm also thinking about where the racing stripes go, because there are a few different variants of Herbie, of course. So I've got to think about where various parts of it are going to go. So we have a look at the car right now. Why is this being so slow? You see, I think Herbie had eyelets on the car at some point, but I'm not sure at which point it had that. So I cannot remember if it was just for a short period of time. It says little eyelets. It might have been in fully loaded. The earlier Herbies did not. So, and look at where the exhaust is on that. That looks ridiculous. That looks utterly ridiculous. Right, let's have a look at the custom parts. So I could get rid of that, but Herbie had that. It had that, so I'm not going to do that. On the rear, again, I could get rid of it, but again, Herbie had it. What? Standard parts. What's this? Standard parts. Free replacement. Oh, I don't know what that means. And then a rear wing. Ah, now I think Herbie did have a rear wing. I think. At some point. I just cannot remember at which point Herbie had a rear wing. So I'm going to put a rear wing on Herbie. Because I do think it had one at some point, and that's the wing that goes on. So there we go. That's looking good. Racing items. Bonnet pins. Yes, Herbie would have had bonnet pins. I think that style is probably the style you want. A tow hook. Of course Herbie's going to have a tow hook, just in case it needs to be towed. Anything else? Light bulbs. Now standard is that colour. I think, you know, we're looking at Herbie. Herbie is a little bit cooler than that. Plate, of course, no plate there. Caliper colour, we'll sort that out once we're done. Wheels. Yes, now the wheels are going to be interesting. There are various different wheels we could have for Herbie, but I think the standard Herbie wheels are they just these standard wheels? I think they might be, to be fair. I think it might just be these very same standard wheels on Herbie. So I could not remember whether it was those or whether there's some deep dish ones, or it's going to be none of those, that's for sure. It's going to be none of those. These are always the Ford ones. None of those, definitely none of those. Let's have a look at what is available anyway. None of those. None of those. That is possible. That is very possible. As a wheel for the car. I might consider that American racing one. None of those. And certainly not that. Okay, we have one option for the wheel. Oh no, wait, we have more. Never mind. Never mind, ignore me. No, that was it. We had the one option. Now, paint. Oh boy. Real car paint. I would like a white. And I wish it would show me... Oh, there it is, my car. Although I'm not sure if that is my car. I just wish it would actually show me my car. So I want a... I'm either thinking a matte metallic, because that looks pretty good, or a full metallic paint, just to give it, Herbie, a little bit more of a flourish, I think. And I'm looking very much for like that kind of a white. That's not bad. That one is not bad. Or Audi would do a good white. It would work with the car. I'm going to purchase that just in case anyway. An off-white. I did say that there is a potential for an off-white. A warm white from Nissan. Again, that looks very Herbie-like. I'm spending so much money on a stupid car. Well, I suppose that's what I do, isn't it? And then I need to matte metallic, and we need to purchase the right colours here. Because I'm fairly sure Herbie is not quite as white as we think he is. I actually do not think it is quite as white. It may be more... See, I think it's more... I think it's more like that colour. I'm going to get that one as well. And then what I need to do, as I said, is I need to get a pure white, like a solid colour. And I need as white can be. Old English white, that will do. And then I need to grab a blue. What kind of blue do we need? It's going to be like a royal, not a royal blue, more like a... Yeah, I suppose it is a royalish blue, depending on the angle you look at it. So it's none of these blues. It's more like that sort of a blue. Kind of. Maybe if I can find something a little bit... That's a possibility. I'll buy that. I can use these blues on multiple things, so I'm not really missing out. And I think I'll purchase that blue too. And then a red. I'm hoping this is what I need to use on... I don't know what I'm doing. Now, in terms of the red needs to be, I think, fairly bright. So these are a bit too... Hat's looking more like it. That's more of the red style I prefer. Can we have a brighter red? Look, here we go. Now we're getting nice bright reds. Oh, I think that Nismo red will work. Okay, that's all the colours I need. Let's go to the livery editor and create a design. Something I've never done. So first off, I'm going to paint the body. How do I... Special colours. What colour was it again? I think I'm going to paint it... I don't know. I really don't know. Let's start with... Let's start with this colour. Yeah, let's start with that colour. There we go. So it's a slightly more modern Herbie, right? Wheels can stay as they are, I think. Now, race options. Yes, we have to put a sticker on. I do not want those stickers. That's the, actually. That kind of starts to work. It isn't quite in the place I'd like it to be. But I think that's sort of the round that, or that one in particular, does work, and it's supposed to be at the front. Oh, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sold on that. Let's get rid of the number stickers. I'll sort that out in a while. No driver name, none of that. None of that. Right. I think we just need to put decals on. Across the body. So how do I do this? So I select a decal. So I literally just want a square. And then how do I know what I'm doing with it? Okay. So, I kind of want to make it not rotate it. Reset rotation. I want to make it scale without keeping ratio. That's it. That is what I want. So we're going to start with, what stripes do we want on this? So it is I think the blue stripe is thicker. So it's blue first, then white, then red. And it's sort of, I think the red is straight down the middle. So if we start with the red, that might help me. Is this not going to... Are you not... Why are you not doing what I want you to do? How do I work this? I don't understand. That isn't what I want to do, but why are you there? I'm a little confused. Are you not going to... Do you not... Right, direct input. What does direct input mean? Ah, that could work. No. Okay, I've already found that I'm going to struggle with this. Yeah, abandon that. Layer controls, projection range. That's more like it. Align with camera, align with surface. Align with surface. Limit angle, maximum. Limit depth, maximum. That's working. So now I can start building this up. So now if I do this and start... Apparently it doesn't want to go on the bonnet. Fine. You be like that. Yeah, stop being annoying. And apparently that's doing something completely different to what I want to do, and I've just reset the skew and I've just made a right hash of it. That isn't the shape I wanted. I'm very, very confused. Confused? Yeah, confused. I'm very confused right now. What have you done? What have you done? What have you ended up doing? I want this to be nice and thin. There we go. There's the stripe. And that's the thickness of the stripe I would like. And all the way along, but that isn't in the middle. Why are you not in the middle? I'm so confused. How does this work? I just do not understand how does this work? It's going to do that. There's the line, but it isn't. Yeah, just abandon that. Do me a favor. Oh, I did not need the. Fine. It needs to be that color. And I think I really want this to align with the camera instead now. And if I then go ahead and not that. If I now go ahead and look at that layer. Why have you done that? Why is this not doing what I want it to do? Racing decals. What are racing decals? Those. Okay, hang on. We have stripes. We do have stripes. So the idea of me using a stripe like so, and not meaning to skew that. That one worked. That's worked exactly as I wanted to. So there's some progress. So that's the first one. That's the first stripe, and I think it's just off to the side of the center line of this. So if I just make that a little bit narrower and then just ease it over. Like, why are you not... No, why are you no longer... Why are you no longer... straight? There we go. This is my first livery, right? So I'll okay that. I'll sort out the other one in a moment. Okay. Not quite there, are we? We are not. I mean, we are kind of. We're not quite perfect, but we're there. Let's do that. Let's go back to this one and just delete that if we can. How do we delete a layer? Delete layer. Right, add a layer. Select decal. It's the racing stripe. Move it up. And let's try and... Oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, here we go again. Not that one. It's not that one. That one, and then... I just do not understand how this works. How do you guys use this? People have been doing this for obviously a long time. No. I want to... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Align with surface. There we go. Exactly in the spot that we want it to be. And then rotate it ever so slightly. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're not. Well, we were getting somewhere. You're not helping. Yeah, that is really not helping. kind of want that line to be straight. I really, really would prefer that line to be straight. So maybe if I reset the rotation, but then it doesn't sit where it's supposed to sit. That's the other issue that I've got. I'm going to have to take some tips from... See, that is not going where it's supposed to. That's for sure. It's supposed to be... Well, not that's for sure. Where'd you go? Oh, now it's back here. Wow. Difficulty. Align with camera. Let's try that instead. Some people have probably made this and are just going, what is your problem exactly? Why are you having all these issues? I don't know. All right, you know what? I will come back to that top one. I will definitely come back to that top one. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have an edit of this one. I would like to be able to make that a bit longer. Oh, hang on a minute. Will that show all the way at the top? If that does, that's great. No. Apparently it does not. Well, fine. Nope, that's a mess. Nope, that's a mess. That's the one I wanted. And then I would like to camera controls. Can I move this down somehow? There we go. Right the way down to the bottom, exactly as I would like. And then I will make this smaller. Okay, I can probably fix a bit of a skew it's got. It doesn't really matter though. There we go. Make that a little bit longer. There we go. Now, okay, we're getting somewhere with this. So I will place that there and just the slightest of rotations. Is probably what we need. Okay, can I duplicate this layer? I can. And then I can just, if this were, oh dear. If this works, all I've got to do is move it along. There we go. Move it along and get the second one in. I have not done this before. I have definitely not done this before. This is going to be a thicker line. So I will make that a little bit thicker. There we go. And then I'm going to try to... Well, if I do that and then change the colour to essentially what is a perfect white, that way I can see how the rotation will affect it. I want perfectly straight lines, so how difficult is it to give me perfectly straight lines? Just curious. That might do it. In fact, that does do it. So let's put the second one on there. Okay, and the third layer. So we'll go ahead and duplicate that layer. And first off, I will change the color to sort of that blue. Do that. And then move this along. And also make that somewhat bigger. Ever so slightly, oh dear. Ever so slightly rotate. And why is it taking me so long to do this? Again, is that aligned with... That is aligned to camera. It's a bit weird. I guess what I've got to do is I've got to move the camera into position. That's probably what it is. If I move the camera into the right position, then I can just use it to line this up. That's probably all I've got to do, and that's probably what I'm missing on the top layers as well. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're definitely getting somewhere. It's starting to look a little Herbie-like. I think I need to put a sticker right on the front. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do that before I continue. So let's go ahead and do that and add, no, not that. Add layer. I think we're just looking for basically a perfect white circle going to sit up here. And all we're going to do is just sort of, does it just sit right in the middle? I'm not entirely, because it always catches me out because it does sit in the middle, but it always looks weird because of the rest of the lines. And I think it just sits about there in between the two indicators. So I think we're okay with that. That's pretty good. And yeah, that can stay white. And underneath that, I'm going to add another decal. Oh, this one's on top, isn't it? It's supposed to be underneath, but only because I'm not sure how to get the so if I just have that cover it, there we go, then I'll just make it slightly bigger, there we go, and that, and how do I move layer? Okay, it's not looking great, but I'm working on it. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. And then let's add another layer. Now we need numbers. 50, and this is going to obviously be in black. And we'll place that. Oops. I think they are perfectly... Oh, did they not used to be slightly... Did the number 53 not used to be sideways on the car? Oh, now I cannot remember. I don't think so. I think it was just the awkward angle of it that made it look like it was sideways. But let's put the... So we'll put 50... that font right? I think that size. The font isn't perfectly correct, so it's going, but we'll have to do. Let's do about that. What size was that again? 39%. Okay, and add one more layer, and we will put on the 3. Same thing. And just line this up. 39, come on, 39%, there we go. It's starting to take shape. It is starting to very slowly take shape. Not happy with this one. That's better. Okay. So we've got the front of Herbie. It's just the top that I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what's happened. And then down the side. Now there are two options. Sometimes we used to have. Some people used to put the stripes down the side. Some people did not. So I'm not personally. I kind of like the stripes down the side of Herbie. I think it just makes it look quite nice, but I'm not sure if that is completely faithful. So what I am going to do is I am going to put decals down the side though, because, well, I can. So I'll do that. And I think the 53 was pretty much in the middle of this door. So I'll just place it about there. That looks pretty good. Colour is perfectly white. That will do. Again, editing that layer, I'll add another layer right on top of it, which I will paint black. I'm starting to get the hang of it now. I am starting to get the hang of this. And then I think I just need to do that. Only took me a little while to get the hang of this. But slowly but surely. Oops. Not good. Okay, haven't quite got the hang of it just yet. There we go. That's more like it. And then make an adjustment on this. Doesn't matter. There we go. And then just that'll do. And very gently. I think I could find myself doing a lot of these going forward, you know. A lot. That's looking okay. Perfect. And now, obviously, the 5-3. Black. %, 30. I think still bring that down just a little. 39% once again. 5 and what was it? 3. Also, I need to make sure certain things are duplicated, so I'll be doing that. But I'm still not happy about how I'm not able to do the other bits. Right. 5-3. If I put the 3 there, and I need to then move the 5 slightly further out, just a little. That's looking okay. That is looking okay. Alright. Not too shabby. Now what I need to do is I need to try and duplicate. No, I need to layer controls, that's it. Duplicate symmetrically. Duplicate on opposite side. Yes, do that. And then Layer controls, duplicate on opposite side. Yep. And then I will have to add the 5 3s again on this side, which is perfectly fine. And once again, look at that. I am slowly but surely starting to get the hang of this. 39%. Not bad for my first time in a livery editor, if I do say so myself. It's taken me nearly an hour to do it. I might have cut a few bits out, but I think I've done okay. And I know other people have probably done this, but this is my Herbie. There we go. I think the 5 could probably be moved just a little like that. And I'm quite happy with how that's looking. Now I need to just sort out this top. Just really annoying. Is there a way for me to move certain decals I don't know. Because I just think this is going to go really messy. And then what's this other? I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Decal texture. Matte decals. Yes. Yes, please. Okay, let's try... Because again, I want it on the roof. It works really well down the side. It does not seem to work on the roof. And that is really where I want the... Oh, hang on, what's this? Select camera. Roof. Hello. That might be something. Maybe that's what I messed up on. Right. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Is that how you do it? That is how you do it. Well, that's just painful. Not the fact that I can now do that. It's just, yeah, okay, fine. I just need to find out what the, so it's 27. So it's 27, 34, 46. That is what I need for this. So it's going to be 27. Again, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to do what I want it to do, but which way does this go? Not that way. 27. And do not need that to be that long. There we go. I will duplicate that. Oops, that's not how I duplicate it. I will duplicate that. I will change the colour to the white. And then I will... What was this one again? 27... 34? Oh, I'm going to have to double check that again. And then... How do I do this again? I just move it down. And I probably want this again to do the align with camera thing. And then that way I can... Oh dear. I can probably zoom in a little. Oh! Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. Well, first off, let's fix this skew. There we go. I have the ability to... Could I line this up with the... I could. Okay. I'll do that. And then I probably should be doing the same with this one. So I can... Technically I could move it forward. No. I want to align with camera. And then do that. Move it down the back. Can I bring it down? I can bring it down that side too. That's looking pretty good. And then just very, very carefully rotate this. That needs to sit perfectly, which I think is like that. Then I'll take this one and I'll probably do the same. I'll probably end up doing the same with this one. Slight fix on the rotation. Increase the scale and then push it back so that it goes down there. Like so. Whoops. Reset the rotation, and then go 90 degrees. It's not quite 90 though. I think on this it's... So there is some slight issues. Nothing too major though. Let's try that. And then let me duplicate that once again. And I will this time paint that blue. And move it this way. And I believe that is supposed to be at 43, was it? Oh, it's slightly more than that. Might be 46. As that actually works, I need to see. Why can I not see this a little? No, that's looking Herbie. That's actually looking Herbie. Very nice. Okay, you know what? I'm actually quite happy with that. Is there anything else I can do? Windows. I can put things on the windows. Can I put things on the front of the car? Yes. I'd like to put things on the front of the car. Camera. Let's look at the front. Do we have an X? Any X? Yes, we do. Paint it black. It's a racing car after all. Oh, it doesn't go on top of the lights. Never mind. Never mind. That didn't work. How do you... Okay, does anybody know how to get something on top of the light? Maybe it'd be another. Possibly other. Give me a front. I'm going to try this because I'm really curious. Again. Yes. Kind of. Does it? I don't know. No, not really. Not really. Okay, well that's disappointing. That's fine. It's fine. Anything else that I need to do on this car? I think it's looking quite Herbie. paint. Yeah. Okay, for some reason that just looks so much better as Herbie. I need to find a better set of colours then. English, yeah, let's go for... No. Oh, that's... This actually just is this Herbie. So I'm going to do that. Paint type. You know what, just give it metallic, but make it just perfectly white. Same thing here, just metallic white. So I wasted a lot of money on other stuff. Black? No, of course not. Metallic white. Other? What's other? Ooh, trims. Fancy. White? Metallic white. No. And wheels. Yeah, these are either going to be black or metallic white. They're metallic white too. And you know what? I think that's that done. I'm going to... What's the editor options? No. Race options? What's now... no, we're not going to do that. Oh, that's how we do the light covers. Right, okay. And... change background. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That is looking pretty good. Not bad for my first ever livery. Basic, simple, took me a while. But I have a Herbie. I do have a Herbie. Right, what am I going to call this? Herbie. I'm not going to share this online. At least I don't think I will. Oh, apparently it might be sharing this online. Don't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that at all. But there we go. Close. Apply this design. Yes. And let's go give it a quick race before we end today's video. Oh, look at that. I'm quite happy with how that's panned out. That is actually looking how I want it to look. All right. And I've started getting used to, so there was a little bit of a finicky bits at the start, but I think I've got used to it. And I understand how to use the livery editor somewhat, not massively. But some of it. It's still a bit slow on this though. Right. Let's see what we've got. Back to World Circuits. This is going to be really disappointing. This is going to be such a disappointment. So it was Brands Hatch. It was just a time trial around the Indy circuit at noon. And we did a 1 minute 20, 1 minute 18, wasn't it? Something like, there it is, a 1 minute 18. Let's see what we get now. Now obviously I could tune this up. How are we faring? Grippier tyres. Oh, but I mean it sounds like Herbie. (91, 92 miles per hour). It's a little bit better. Maybe I should just leave it to 5 gears. It might have 6, so I might need to maybe try and bring it down to 5. It drives so nicely though. I think I need to take this racing. I forgot what the nitrous button is. I do have a nitrous button. That's not it. That's the wipers. Ah, this must be it. No, that's my hazards. That's the handbrake. That's the... Oh, that's it. I've got it. 1 minute 4. So I've managed to shave 14 seconds off a lap time around this. Kind of. I'm sure I can do better. Look at that in the rear view mirror. It's Herbie. I know it's silly, but you know this is what I really like about, and this is what one of the things I was really looking forward to in Gran Turismo was this very thing, was being able to do things like making Herbie, or you know, it's just because I don't know. I suppose that's what liveries are about. You make real world liveries, but also you make liveries of some of the best things. Can we get a lap under a minute? I wonder if that's possible. I think I can do a lap under a minute. Come on, Herbie. And I'm fairly sure if I tune this correctly, we'll be able to do even better than that. I'll take a look, and I might even time lapse some of the. Okay, so the rev limit needs to be increased somehow. That is something that needs to happen. But I think I'm about to do a sub 1 minute lap. 57 seconds. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. And of course I need to take a picture of this. Oh, look at that. Go away, music. I'm more interested in capturing a picture of Herbie. Oh, actually, can I? If I use one of the other cameras, I might just get a really good shot from there. Oh, that's maximum zoom though. Never mind. No, it's not going to. There isn't a. And there is that one. But no. Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Go back. I want you to keep going. Pause. I will take a photo from here, just like I did with the before it became Herbie. Something like that, and then let's. What I can do is I can take a look at that and try and recreate it. So that will give me some options. So it was zoomed in, slightly tilted in this direction, I think. And then, oops, I wanted is it R2 and move the camera? R2 and L moves the camera, that's it. Like that. Was actually more in front. And it was a little bit, I don't think it was quite as, that's more like it. And then, it's not exactly the same shot, but it's there or thereabouts. I'll zoom out just a little for title's sake. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I think it looks okay. I think it does look okay. I think that looks a little bit better than okay. I'm fairly happy with that. It's simple design. It was just some stripes, but I'm fairly happy with how that's panned out. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Gran Turismo 7. There is plenty to come over the next few months. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. And I think I am going to start getting a lot better at the livery editor, slowly working on it and figuring out what I can and cannot do with it. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your supports would be massively appreciated, it would really help me out, and also you can find me on social media at ECGadgetLP for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me and Herbie, and we'll see you next time in Gran Turismo 7.